Hello, I'm here with a daily oracle message using my Modern Witch Tarot deck, and I'm going to draw just maybe one or two cards. While I'm shuffling here, you might take some deep breaths, maybe close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. My advice right now would be if you find yourself I call it falling down the rabbit hole, with any of your thoughts, where you're just kind of along for the ride and they take you wherever they want to take you. You might try to stay grounded in your present reality at this moment in some way that feels good to you. Again, I said that you can close your eyes if you'd like to. You can take some deep breaths. You might visualize something exciting or pleasant happening. We've got the Knight of Wands, and it came out reversed. So this could be some resistance to the part of us that is like powerful in a way that it has influence, but it's not quite something that is always trusted. This could be something that is kind of flaky, flirty, not to say, like, not in a judgment of the thing itself, or of if this is you right now, but perhaps this is a way that people are seeing us as they're unsure of our ability to move from being in the Knight position, which is a very temporary, still hopeful to reach some kind of achievement within our growth. And so this could be that we are seeing ourselves as quite a bit immature, or perhaps we're seeing someone else, or someone is seeing us as kind of immature, and we're dealing with the all of the chaos and stuff that can ensue, and the arguments, things, and the tension that can happen as a result of this belief that maturity means something really specific and finite and fixed. And I think like perhaps this noting the resistance is about perhaps telling us that we can decide to embrace it. Oh yeah, Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about being in a place where we're waiting for our ships to come in. I can show the card. This is the Three of Wands. And so this person is waiting on the shoreline, and you can kind of see there are some ships there waiting to come in. That it's just a point in time where, like, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Like, don't plan on success or something that isn't paying off right now. So if we're in a position where, like, things may need to change right now, things may need the bigger picture where we see ourselves ending up is taking more time to come together than perhaps whoever was seeing us as this Knight of Wands. And so if there is this someone else being immature, if we're being seen as immature, if there is some, like, in general, in like a more collective way, we could talk about like the attacks going on against, like educating children against anti-racism, or about anti-racism, and about like how much more important it is to be anti-racist than it is to just be like not trying your best not to say the wrong things. So this has this look of being about this really minuscule, small, like, is this people hanging out, what I'm like stumbling on my words here. What is like drawing my attention is that perhaps the people that are telling us, or insinuating to us that we are immature for following our hearts and really committing to collective liberation, perhaps there's an air of projection that's coming from these people that is about them protecting their own immaturity, their own inability and lack of desire, and so many other, like it could be one or the other or both, to mature emotionally in a way that allows them to bring love to the situation rather than hate, rather than being degrading or dehumanizing or something of that nature, or simply writing someone off because of their quote unquote immaturity. And so this could be a reminder to us personally to notice that what we see in someone else is also our soul wanted to see that today for us. And so if I'm annoyed by someone's immaturity, then it's a sign for me to check myself on that same thing too. And that's what I'm seeing here, is that like we're all, people aren't necessarily being lazy, people aren't necessarily being careless, people aren't being reckless, people aren't being aren't always trying to take advantage. That is sometimes the case, and to use your discernment as you see fit with that. But this is just a reminder that sometimes what looks like immaturity and recklessness to one is really someone who's just waiting for their ships to come in, who's waiting for, like, if you're a projector in human design, I know I'm a projector in human design, so it could be that you are literally waiting for the invitations or for the confirmation or for something to acknowledge your skill set and your ability to bring something of value to it. And perhaps that's a relationship, perhaps it's a partnership, a work partnership, an employment opportunity. That's personally what I'm going through right now, is that like I'm dealing with the core beliefs in my own mind that I am doing something, like that I'm not doing enough, that I'm possibly being immature by resting and taking care of myself at the same time that I'm also looking for a job, when I think that the reality is that like I have put so much effort out there into trying to find a job that I'm also waiting for the right opportunity to come in and be like undeniable. And like I've gone on interviews every month, every couple of weeks really, and things like that. And so like I have had things that I fumbled, things that I felt like, why am I even in this interview? This isn't the right place for me. But I've definitely still had to keep realizing and keep that faith that what is meant for me is like flowing directly to me, and it's coming towards me, the same way that I'm looking for it, the same way that I'm getting myself ready for that, and not resisting the true like Knight of Wands, like the like quintessential energy that I see from the Knight of Wands is this like ability to take inspired action and to take that risk, because that without the risk the knight cannot ever become the queen, cannot ever become the king. And that is where the true like fruit of the labor of the suit of the wands is about creativity and about enthusiasm and about faith and hope and spirituality and all those things. And so to me, this is all about how can I stop resisting the fact that I have a lot of power, I have the ability to influence people, I have the ability to change things, and I also have the ability to like take risks and to do those things. And I also have to know when is not the right time to do those things. And that is part of the learning process, because this knight is a page is more in the learning, like introducing, but a knight is still in training. A knight is still learning the ropes before it moves on to this next stage. And so, and their muscle, they're there to get things done. And so this resistance may not be a bad thing. This resistance is evidence of our intelligence, and it's evidence of our ability to understand and read the room, so to say. So, thank you.